Hello, it is Monday, February 19th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Monday crossword, so it's an early week themed crossword that should be fairly gentle. I mean, it's not just early week, it's initiating the solving week. So this hopefully gentle early week edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Quartidiophile, Overfull Hitbox, Jake Rodkin, and as always, the indomitable Showmaster. Thank you so much to the four of them. They're benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. So they support this channel. They keep this whole thing going day in, day out. I'm very grateful to those four and to all of the rest of the patrons of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. It does sustain this channel. Thanks to them. Thanks to everybody who supports it. And if you'd like to do so, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the link in the description field where you'll find the bonus videos available to patrons, as well as for benefactors, the Let's Check the Crosses official mug. So thanks again if you do contribute. And thanks also if you like the videos on a frequent basis, if you subscribe to the channel on YouTube, comment from time to time. Those things are all helpful as well. And finally, there's the Daily Solve Discord chat server, which you can join, a nice friendly chat community, and it's linked in the description field. All right, let's get on to today's crossword. This is a Monday-themed construction by Adam Wagner, who's constructed around 20 puzzles for the New York Times. It was edited, as always, by Will Shortz. And let's start solving, see how we do. There will be a theme. Suggests without saying. Well, if you imply something, you suggest it without saying it overtly. Up, up, and away goes the... Is that what Superman would... Or is that some other... I don't know. Some sort of character, maybe cartoon character, who would say that. 6 years for a U.S. senator, a term, that's the term of office of a U.S. senator. And birds that honk, I mean, at least most stereotypically, they're geese, so let's try that. Any of 116 in Japan's Inazawa Grand Bowl, the world's largest bowling alley. I have to assume this is a lane. It's presumably a 116 lane bowling alley. And that does seem very large. Let's try it. Let's see if we can keep to the crosses today on this gentle Monday puzzle. Major work of art. Opus, maybe? Trying to think if there's anything else that I think this might be. An opus, I mean, the thing is, opus can be used to refer to sort of the opposite of a major work, to sort of any work if you're categorizing, say, a composer's oeuvre, but often we also do use opus to refer to a kind of grand work. So I'm going to put that in and continue on and see if I have to correct it later. Beat by a little, as in joke telling. As in joke telling, specifically. I think maybe one up. If you one up someone, you sort of beat them by a little, by one, but it specifically has a connotation of, you know, maybe two people bantering or having repartee, and they're one-upping each other. They're doing one up on the other. Those crosses look reasonable. It looks like we have maybe Louisiana State University in the four down, but let's keep going. Unfaithful as to a lover. Oh, this is the point at which I'm going to have to probably not answer this right now. Unfaithful to as a lover. I mean, cheating doesn't fit. Two-timing. Two-timing could work, and the reason I think that that's not unlikely is because this is a starred clue, so it's thematic, and that is a kind of phrase that you could imagine meaning something else. So the highlighted, the yellow highlighted answer, 61 across, that will be our revealer and probably is going to explain what's going on with the theme. I wouldn't be surprised if it were something like this, and that had some other punny meaning. And actually, the downs still look good. We have MSG, which could be monosodium glutamate or Madison Square Garden. We have run. Yeah, I think this actually might be okay. Let's keep going. Recipe measurement. Teaspoon, probably. Could be ounces, OZS, or something like, or CCs, or... I think teaspoon is probably the most likely. Let's try it. Keep going. Word repeated before pants on fire. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Network behind the streaming service Peacock. That's NBC, whose logo resembles a stylized peacock. And vessel for a frozen lake. Ooh, an ice ship? I don't know that you'd necessarily have a ship in a lake. That feels a bit overbearing. I don't know. I associate ships with vessels larger than I would. No, but you can have really, really big lakes. But it says lake specifically. It doesn't say frozen sea. Ice boat? Could you have a smaller ice boat? Let's see. Ice looks so. Oh no. Oh no. Ice does look okay. 2 down could be mensch. 3 down could be peeper or peeped. Yeah, let's see. Does boat work? This is such a silly way to solve this crossword. Sorry. Now I've done it. I feel bought in. So if we ended with boat, 6 down could be altitude. Yeah, that works. Let's try it. Commercials are ads, I would think. Fashionable is in or hip, maybe. Ooh, there might be other possibilities there. Hip fits in 3. Now, something's very now. It's hip. Ooh. I think I like hip more than now. Let's just try it. Chocolate bar named for a group of literary swordsmen. Okay, here we go. 3 Musketeers. Great. That makes me feel even better about, ooh, do I think this is right? 30 down could be PSAT or PST. 11 down could be Epic Hero. But yeah, 2 timing, 3 Musketeers, so probably the next theme clue will be 4 or something. Traitorous Corleone brother in The Godfather Part 2. That was Fredo, right? Sorry about the spoiler if you've not seen it. It is a great film. 25 down could be or, as in poetic way of saying over. Oh no, there's the drilling. Sorry about that. If it's coming through, I apologize. Calf-length pants are capris. Deck Insta. I think that's probably reasonably correct. Or at least, no, I didn't mean reasonably correct, reasonably plausible. Yeah, Epic Hero does look right. I think hip might be right. Good, I'm pleased. Blank Cola, Coca-Cola, that seems straightforward. I hope that's not a weird misdirection. Keebler mascots, so the Keebler elves are the baking elves. To have people over is to host. And 30 down looks like psst. Okay, great. Blank Fenty, former mayor of Washington, D.C. Oh, do I know this person's name? Not sure if I do. This might be my first one I have to pass on. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to just infer this or guess it. E-cigarette smoker, a vapor, someone who vapes. Like a space measured by length, width, depth, and time, 4-dimensional. There we go. So yes, we are going 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is starting to fall apart because this could be or probably not UHM maybe. ERM. I mean, those are at least 3 possibilities. I guess you could even do things like UMM or ERR, but that would be weird. That would look like a different word. Well, 36 down could be cafe. 37 down could be something like odor. Yeah, I guess. Prefix with cycle. Unicycle? Tricycle? There's no way to know which one this is, I don't think. I think that the crosses have too many possibilities. Yeah, there are definitely possibilities with either one for those crosses. Oh, that's a shame. Tarnished reputation. A bad rap or something? I don't know. This is completely falling apart. Where baby food might wind up, if not in the baby's mouth, the bib the baby's wearing probably, or its lap. I don't know. Went to a spat. He spat something out. Aries animal. Is that the ram? I think in the zodiac, the astrological signs. 61. Here we go. What the first word of the answer to each starred clue counts with respect to the second word. 2 timing. 3 musketeers. 4 dimensional. What on earth? I have no idea. That's interesting. The first 2 are nouns. The third is an adjective. I can't quite see what. Oh, I forgot about one up. I didn't even notice that as part of the theme. Whoops. Up, timing, musketeers, dimensional. Boy, I have no idea what's going on there. One up, 2 timing, 3 musketeers, 4. Oh, 1 up, 2 timing, 3 musketeers, 4 dimensional. It's the number of syllables in each of the following words in sequence. Oh, that's very clever. There we go. Very good. Okay, so what about this? Exaggerated kind of journalism. Gonzo, like what Hunter S. Thompson wrote, like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and the one about the Kentucky Derby. That could be it. Maybe that was exaggerated in the sense that he really, pumped up the sort of reality of what he was writing into this bizarre kind of sort of hellscape often. Back of the foot, the heel. Artist Magritte, Rene Magritte is an artist. Astronomical belt wearer, Orion, the constellation with Orion's belt. Concludes, could be ends. Calculates something. Adds numbers, I guess. Baked blank, side dish. Baked, I think we had ziti referenced yesterday. There is a dish baked ziti, but it obviously doesn't fit here. Baked beans, side dish. Yeah, that works with the crosses when I'm just looking at possible words. There we go. Okay, great. So now we've got to fill in the rest. Let's not play favorites. Be fair. Nora, who wrote When Hallie Met Sally, Nora Ephron wrote that screenplay, which I think was directed by Rob Reiner. Place for an Americano in Paris, a cafe. So an Americano, the espresso drink with hot water. Unpleasant smell is an odor. Like feta cheese in a Greek salad, it's often crumbled. A very crumbly cheese. And then celebs' followings are fan bases. There we go. Uzo blank of Orange is the New Black. Oh, Adiba. That would allow for this to be Adrian Fenty, former member of Washington, D.C. Okay. So there we go. Writer Anais Nin, so famous diarist. Prefix with cycle. Oh, it's Aduba. It's Aduba. I have actually seen this name before. Uzo Aduba. There we go. Okay, I either misremembered it or confused it or something, but there we go. Okay, great. That sounds better and works better with this, which is unicycle. And then wasn't honest with is misled. Great. Fantasyland in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is the land of Narnia, which is what I thought it was going to be based on these. What else could it have been? Its basin covers roughly 40% of South America, the Amazon, of course. Sour fruit can be lemons. Oh, and I missed some downs. How did I do that? High school sophomore's exam, the PSAT. Oh, that's funny. That was one of the possibilities I was imagining over here. But there we go. Preliminary SAT, maybe, something like that. And festival following Ramadan informally would be Eid, the Muslim festival. So here we have tarnished reputation is a bad name, and that's straightforward enough. And that's the puzzle. Hopefully my completely arbitrary self-imposed restriction wasn't too irritating. Suppose we should look at the downs. Let me handle this. I got it. Good-hearted sort from Yiddish. Mensch. That's what I thought it might be. Your eye slangily could be your peeper. School in Baton Rouge, Louisiana State University. It must be that after all. Would be yep. Data point for a pilot is altitude. H2O to a toddler is wawa, so water in baby talk. Jacket with a name derived from Inuit is an anorak, a sort of puffy hooded jacket, fur-lined often. So close, yet so far. Cleopatra's is still undiscovered, her tomb yet to be found. Achilles or Aeneas is an epic hero, there we go, from Greek myth. To sprint is to run. Flavor enhancer imparting umami for short is MSG, so right, monosodium glutamate in this case, as opposed to Madison Square Garden. Popular photo app familiarly is Insta, so Instagram. Shiny fabric is lame. Let's not play favorites. Be fair. Over the ramparts we watched, so yes, it is over, used in a poetic sense. Month when winter officially starts is December. Part of the eye is the iris. Hey, you there, psst, you might grab someone's attention. Do a puzzle is to solve, which is appropriately right in the center of the grid, which we've just done. Nora Ephron we saw. Unpleasant smell is an odor. Okay, I think we saw. Did we see everything else? Maybe not. Maybe not some at the very end. Let's just. If one wasn't honest with someone, one misled them. Narnia, Amazon, lemons. Misfortunes are ills. To await a decision is to pend, to be in limbo, sort of. She, her pronouns. There we go. Currency with the symbol of that's the yen symbol, is the Japanese yen. Undergarment with cups is a bra. Lump as of whipped cream could be a gob, I guess, of whipped cream. I don't really know that I'm familiar with that terminology in that particular context, but fair enough. And then finally, a prize that a prospector prize is ore, so gold ore, probably, in the most classical sense. And there we go. That was the Monday crossword, which I solved in a somewhat awkward manner. Unfortunately, I had to give up on my, Adrian, who got the better of me eventually. And there we go. I was fortunate to, I guess, infer my way through ice boat and hip. So that worked out. That worked out nicely. But there we go. That was the Monday crossword, solved slightly unusually. I'll be back with the Tuesday puzzle, which I probably won't solve in this manner. But let me know if you found this enjoyable or completely irritating. And then either way, do join me tomorrow for the Tuesday crossword. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Monday. Take care.